Hola, mi nombre es Samuel Sinowi, tengo 15 años. Curso en el tercer grado de secundaria en el Colegio Bilingüe Anglo-Español. El día de hoy interpretaré al personaje Isaac Newton en inglés. Greetings everybody, my name is Isaac Newton. I arrived from the 17th century in order to talk about my life. Let's begin. I was born in January 4th, 1643, Worcester, England. When I was just 3 years old, my father died, and my mother remarried with another man, leaving me in a farm living beside my grandmother. 9 years later, I got finally reunited with my mother and your brothers and sisters. How, you ask? Her second husband died as well. I finished my basic education at King's School, where I was introduced to the world of chemistry and physics. Years later, my uncle gave me the opportunity to study in Cambridge Trinity College, where I received my Master of Arts degree in 1669, and I assumed the chair as a professor. As a professor, I chose to label optics as my initial topic. The reason, my reflecting telescope, which I made in 1668, making the Royal Society ask for a demonstration of my telescope and some of my notes of light, optics, and color. However, not everyone believed in me. Among these people was Robert Hooke, a highly recognizable member of the Royal Society and also a scientist. He believed that light was composed by waves, and he quickly attacked my conclusions, making most of the members criticize me. Nothing could be even worse than this. But I was wrong. Unfortunately, my mother passed away, making my personality grow even more isolated than before. Most people know me from my book, Mathematical Principles of Nature Philosophy. It's better known as Principia and contains nearly all the essential concepts of physics, except energy. My book contains my most recognizable thing I gave into this world, which are my 3 laws of motion. Do you remember them? No. Well, they're easy to comprehend. Let me explain it to you. My first law states that a body won't move unless an external force is applied to it. My second law states that force is equal to mass times acceleration. And my third law states that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You see, they were easy. I published my book and everything was fine, until Hooke accused me from plagiarism, claiming that I have stolen his work. Unbelievable. In the end, a person called Holly, who had invested much of himself at my work, tried to make peace between Hooke and me. He tried, but not that much. The years passed and my book was selling well. In 1699, I got invited to be the president of the Royal Society, but obviously, Hooke intervened in that decision. But until in 1703, I got to be the president. How, you ask? By the death of my eternal rival. Towards the end of my life, I live in Cranberry Park, England, with my niece Catherine and her husband John Conduit. By the time I reached 80 years old, I got to experience digestive problems. 4 years later, I got a big and severe pain in my abdomen, causing me to black out and die the next day, on March 31st, 1727, at the age of 84. I don't know what might appear to the world, but to myself, I've seen like a boy playing on the seashore, diverting myself now and then by finding a smoother pebble or prettier shell than ordinary, while the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. Thank you.